have to watch a 40-second cutscene at the start, so let's go. Anyway, so I'm playing in French, right? So I get to listen to the French dub for the first time. This is a good crusty voice. I wonder if this is actually the original French voice actors from the show. I'm not actually sure. Someone in chat will probably tell me. That's a great voice. Anyway, hello, welcome. This is Simpsons Hit and Run. It's a video game based on a, so I guess it's a well-known TV series, yeah. It was for people who don't know, it was dubbed in 4 different languages, which was English, French, German, and Spanish. So there is actually an unofficial Russian dub as well, but it's a fan dub, so we're not going to count that. Anyway, I haven't practiced this for like a couple of days because I've been busy, so let's hope I'm not too rusty. I last did this game at ESA 2015 actually. A guy named there's some interesting. I know exactly where the menu items are, so it's not too much an issue for the language. But I got a bit confused there for a second. So yeah, I lost this at ESA 2015. Oh yeah, let's. I put the ESA logo in this game just for fun. Unfortunately, it also replaces it on the vending machines. That wasn't intentional. We can't. There's no subtitles in this game, unfortunately, so I can't turn them on. Yeah, so this is basically like, for people who haven't heard of this game, it's kind of like GTA, I guess. It basically took a couple of, like a few like mission styles from GTA 3 and like stuck them in the game and repeated them a lot. But it also has platforming. I think I need to move my mouse cursor at some point, maybe. Yeah, the mouse cursor in this game gets a bit annoying. Sometimes it can accidentally select menu items. I'm using a controller for this game. I've tried using keyboard and mouse. The keyboard and mouse... I like driving with the keyboard, but the mouse is... the mouse look in this game is not very good. It was an afterthought. So controller, just like console, is probably the best way of going. For me, anyway. Oops. Just thinking where to start with this game. Yep, this ain't German. Yeah, French sniped it. That was a big bid war. I'm amazed it went so big, to be honest. Yeah, sadly Badley was meant to run this at this event, and then he said he couldn't come, so they asked if I wanted to do it, because I did also submit it. I'm not as good as him, but I hope to still do a, nice show. Also, traffic RNG. There is a way of despawning traffic in this game, but it's a little bit... hit and miss. So like, if you flick the camera back, it's kind of like GTA. We kind of have similar strats in that, in those games where you can like flick the camera around and it works. And it can despawn traffic. I went at the wrong angle at this, but whatever. The first few missions in this are just like drive around, get collectibles. They're not really related to the story in any way. Hit and miss. That wasn't intentional, by the way. That was just I came up with that on the fly. I think the main important thing to know about this run is we need to collect coins. So, wow, I missed that entirely. I'm just not going to get this wasp. You can actually run into that wasp in your car if you do the right thing. This French dub is just entertaining me. I haven't really heard it before. I played it all in German once, and sadly Badly played it all in Spanish. But I got the French and haven't really played it through. So this is all new to me. It's exactly the same game though. It's just replacement dialogue files and text. Oh, that's actually an important thing. So for people who don't know this game, the category is all story missions. It's kind of not so good name. I'll try and explain it. It's basically any percent without abusing a game feature called mission skipping. If you fail a mission, I think it's about 6 times. I think it's 6 times, yeah, it's not 5. It's a really weird number. And it gives you the option to skip that mission and move to the next one. You still have to collect coins though, which I'll explain in a minute. This dub is so good. Yeah, so that's if you've ever seen GTA 5, there's a similar thing in that. Any percent has mission skips as well, except they only skip checkpoints, and yeah, it makes that I'd say the any percent for this game is actually more interesting than that, because in that you just blow yourself up a lot. Because that's usually the fastest way to fail missions. Actually, I need to pay attention here. I need to destroy Smithers' car. There's a slightly fast strat here where you can get him stuck in this area over here, but I'm bad, so I'm going to do my old strat, which is this. Use that tree and then do that, and then hopefully I can hit him against the really small invisible hitbox coming up. Let's see. If you push him hard enough here, there's like a tiny hitbox right there that juts out that you can't really see. You can do a lot of damage on that. Wow, his voice in French is really weird in comparison to his English. Yeah, I've got a couple of I'd say cosmetic mods on. The ESA one is the obvious one. See if you can spot the other one. There's already been an effect in relation to it, but you'll probably notice it later in the run, more obviously. People who are in the hit and run Discord will actually know what it is, because I'm pretty sure I posted about it in there. So this mission is just run around in the power plant and break these couplings, because Homer is worried that sexy girls could be watching him on the internet through the security cameras. Let's get the ESA coins. Actually, there's an unskippable cutscene here. This is Flowers by Irene. There's an unskippable cutscene before it. I want to see what the dialogue is like in this cutscene, actually. Here, I just need to mash Y to start this cutscene. I need a drink. I did actually make English an option, so you could have donated for English if you really wanted.
Ces caméras miniatures sont une honte. Espionner les cabines d'essayage, les salles de bain et les vestiaires de nos femmes, c'est impardonnable. Je crois que je parle au nom de tous les habitants de Springfield quand je vous dis où sont les séquences sexy. D'autres nouvelles inexpliquées. De bizarres camions.
In English, he says, "Where is the sexy footage?" which became a joke in our community. Red Bull. I mean, if you know the story of this game, if I replaced the Buzz Cola with Red Bull, they'd probably pull the sponsorship. So yeah, I'm not doing that. So this is Flowers by Irene. This is a car following mission. So you just have to follow this dude to his destination. On the way, I'm going to collect coins. I should probably point out why we're collecting coins. One of the reasons has already happened. Well, one has happened. Earlier, I had to buy the... there's so much happening in this game at once that I need to explain. I had to buy the Plow King earlier. And then I actually didn't use it in the end. You have to buy certain things to progress within the game, even if you don't use them. Certain cars and clothing items. Let me try and despawn this traffic so he doesn't get in there. Oh, no, I did. Nice. Otherwise, he can get stuck here. Yeah, so, and also, you don't have to use them, you just have to buy them. So sometimes, when you've selected it and the mission has started, and it realizes you bought the car, you can just switch to another car. It's actually more optimal in that mission that I did where we kill Smithers, or blow up his car anyway. It's actually more optimal to, I already have that vending machine. It's more optimal to use a certain streetcar, but I'm really bad with that, so I just stuck with homers. So yeah, that's why we're collecting coins. So we have to basically route coins into the... Did I get both of those? Someone in chat who knows this game, tell me if I got both of those wasps. That's quite rare. Yeah, for some reason you're not meant to be able to get like wasps while you're in the car, but due to a certain way it works, you can. I think it's to do with like where your foot is positioned while you're in the car itself, but I don't know. Maybe someone else can provide the more technical explanation in the chat. It's not because your car hits them, it's something to do with you, basically. Oh god. Marge's voice in the French dub. Okay, this is, if you've ever played GTA 3, if you've played Evidence Dash, that's another mission type in this game. Hit a car you are chasing until it drops enough items and you pick them up. It's a bit better than Evidence Dash, though, I'll give it that. Also, just like kind of like GTA, I don't think this game is as bad though. The higher your frame rate, the wonkier the physics get. So sometimes we can use that to our advantage. I have the game capped to 120 frames a second right now, I think, not 125. I think I left it at 120. It's running quite well right now, actually. This is on a really beefy machine, so it should easily be hitting 120. I haven't got the frame counter on though. You basically, when you go over certain jumps and stuff, you can sometimes get flung really far forward because of the frame rate. So sometimes we can use that to our advantage. I used to run at like 50 frames a second, so going to 120 is quite different. This is a mission in which we used to do a skip called Carl Skip, where you push Carl in towards this door area that I'm about to show you, and then talk to him, which puts us there. But then we realised you can just reverse into this door, reset the car using the inbuilt reset feature, which resets you to the closest road, and it actually puts you in inside of that. Oh. There's people going lol in chat, and I have no idea which bit caused them to go lol. That's my problem. It might just be me ground pounding the characters. I just do that. That's just that's just something I always do. We do it to a lot of people, don't worry. Did I get both wasps? Yeah, I did. Jesus. That's actually impressive. I don't see that much. But yeah, the reason we do what we did there is because usually you're meant to go all around the map to finish the race. But they put a blockade there, but you can just walk around, clip through the blockade, basically. I'm actually going to save for safety, just in case we have a crash or something. Saving in this game, unlike Gadget, is really quick, so it doesn't matter. Oh, I'm minus 44 on my splits coming out of that level. But my PB splits, I've changed the coin route a bit, so it doesn't count until we reach a certain area. I wouldn't. If this goes royal, I wouldn't be amazed if it was a PB. Oh, nah. There's a coin box up there. Try and get there. Anyway, here's Skinner trying to chase us. Here's an interesting voice. We need to just get away from him. He's quite, what's the word? Dedicated. We'll use that word, dedicated. So sometimes he can actually catch up, but we're okay. So now now Homer is like, for some reason Burns said like that something, the wasps and the cola vans, the FBI vans weren't, or sorry, their pizza delivery vans weren't anything to do with him. I don't remember much of the story anymore. The story is all over the place with this game. So now for some reason we play as Bart, who is more interested in buying the most recent video game called Bone Storm, which Marge basically destroyed most of the copies in the last level. So now he's running about. He tried to get a copy of the game, and then... who is it? Jimbo, I think. Is it Jimbo? I forget the bullies' names. It's like, the new cool thing is to buy illegal fireworks, so we're now just getting illegal fireworks. I was meant to get a taxi here. Oh, I forgot. It's not too much of a time loss, but it's slightly more optimal to. But Bart's main car is like slightly slower than some of the vehicles on the road, so it's actually more optimal to get in them. And also, there's a tiny strat that I really didn't mention. Usually if you get in most cars, in most of your player cars, you have to jump on the top and it warps you in. Otherwise, you have to wait for them to do the door opening animation. But if you get into a AI vehicle off the road, you instantly warp in wherever you are, which makes it. And you also get out of the passenger door, which makes it slightly more optimal in some cases. There's so much in this that I'm trying to explain. There's minor strats I do that I forget about. Like, before I move, I hold handbrake and accelerate, and then let go handbrake, which gives you a slight speed boost forward. So that's something I'm doing a lot that I just never point out. Yeah, hey Illuminati. There's a lot of this game is just a reference to TV episode, which is good or bad depending on how you look at it. Anyway, Ralph, we're now getting fireworks off of Ralph because Wiggum has them in the police station. So now we need to escape Wiggum. Oh, I just spawned that car. Cool. So Wiggum isn't very smart, so we can escape him really easily. There we go, easy. So I don't remember why we're doing a race against a nerd in the comic book guy's car. All I remember is something to do with alt. Furry fanfiction or something like that's not a joke. 2003. Yeah, if anyone remembers Usenet. alt.furryanimalsfanfiction.net. That's it. Yeah, I remember it now. Something like that happens in a cutscene. Anyway, that race looks like it's going to be hard at the start. Or can I get this? Nah. Now I want to try and get a taxi, actually. There's so much that I want to explain. Oh, I'll take this car instead. This car's good as well. Here's a really big strat I haven't mentioned. You can select the mission to warp to from the menu, which obviously isn't banned in this category. So yeah, what I'm doing is just selecting the mission from the menu, and that lets you warp to it, which is quicker than driving to it. That's like something big that I just never notice. I imagine people probably did it in casual play as well. I'm going to try and get some coins while I follow this dude as well. Because why not? There is a certain wasp I want to try and get here, but I might not have enough time. I want to not lose this dude. I got some of the coins, so that's good. Getting some of the coins is better than getting none and losing. There's another wasp in here. While we wait for the van to go around the big loop in the middle. Oh, I thought that was him for a second. That was just a random car on the road. Something to explain. For like the first, I think, is it 2 or 3 levels? The game... I'm nearly at hit and run. I'm trying to avoid getting hit and run here, because that's annoying. If you get busted when after you got hit and run, you lose 50 coins, and coins are very important in this game. So that's why I'm trying to avoid it. Yeah, in like the first 2 or 3 levels, the AI cars slow down so you can catch up. Once you get past those levels, they don't. So you want to stay as close as possible during these levels. Now, we kind of have to do a race against Snake to get some old-timey radio, but instead we're just gonna do an abuse of the reset car strat, which puts us on top of this highway, which was above us, and puts us in front of him. Can anyone say cheating the race? Ooh. Yeah, the coins are used for buying items. that you need to progress to go through the game. Here you can pause to get rid of the black screen due to the fade out, which makes you can do that during the black screen. You don't need to pause, but seeing it is a lot easier. Anyway, time for I think better than beef. Yeah, I actually have my splits open. I can tell what they are. I wonder if this is feeling so much better of a run just because the game seems to be running better for me. I'm not sure what the specs in this machine are. Oh, sorry if I sniffle a bit. Got a bit of a cold. I don't know what the specs in this machine are. It might be a GTX 1060. I can't remember. Anyway, there's a flat meat over there to pick up, but first we're going to go this way. I'll explain in a second why. So you saw we went through a shortcut there, and then doing that shortcut is quicker than going all the way around and then using the other shortcut to go back. I'll explain in a second when I reach it. Yeah, sometimes I go in little dips and they give me really big speed boosts. If you saw there, that's abuse of the frame rate. So yeah, there's a shortcut to my left there that I would usually go through if I'd already got these, but it's faster to go through that first shortcut and then come back around there and get that. Although not with my driving, it isn't. Someone eating a banana behind me. Nice. Anyway, now we've collected the flat meat for Cletus. We need to get away from Apu because he's the only one who's allowed to sell flat meat in this town, apparently. There's a strat to this, so I'm going to stick to the right, curve in around here, and then stick to the left going up this road, and then gun it forward, and usually you'll lose him by here. If you don't, you can just go through the waterfall there, water feature there, and lose him at the hospital, but it's slightly slower. Anyway, dumb camera trying to locate the collectible, but there we go. We're going to get these vending machines behind me later, by the way. I think it's one of the last things we do in this level. Now, time for the mission with the best music. Monkey see, monkey do. But first, we need to buy Mr. Plow from Homer. And yes, he is selling a car to his own son. They make that point. I don't know what that translation is for that name, but okay. Gonna try and do some really tight turns around the corners around here, and also get some more coins. Yeah, I could have got those during that last mission if I had messed up and had to go all the way up there. A Wi-Fi dance. I think that's the emote name, right? There's a wasp here. If I was like busted or didn't get enough coins earlier, I might get like some of these wasps, but getting out of your car to get them is slower. Same with those coins, like going in and getting those coins is slower. I should have left this box until later. The reason I usually like sometimes randomly look like I'm going up those stairs in other missions, even if I could do it in this mission, is due to I'm trying to see if I can hit the wasp. I want to get these coins and get this monkey. It's not going so well. There we go. That went really well. I sometimes miss the sometimes I slow down on that ramp to go up on that jump, and I miss the either I overshoot or I undershoot. But even if you overshoot, you'll still collect the monkey. It's just I want to try and get the coins as well, because coins get really tight in this run. Let's put it that way. I think I've messed up this route. I've actually kind of forgotten it a little bit. I think I do the one Liquid does. For people who don't know, Liquid Wi-Fi holds world record for this. My PB is, without load times, is 145.53. Liquid has like 129 something. I think he got sub 130, right? I'm gonna see if I get this wasp. Nah. So it sounds like I'm quite far away off, and you'd be correct. But maybe, just maybe, if I don't screw up a run, I could actually get a PB at some point. I've got so much time to save. This PB save loses so much time. Anyway, that's all the monkeys. And for some reason, we're like, what we're doing right now is we're collecting like parts to build a giant robot dinosaur for Professor Frank. And now I don't know what that mission title was in French, but in English it's called sellouts. You know, a pun on selling out, but also because these are cell phone users' cars. They're interfering with the robot, so we need to destroy them. That's clearly the best. That's clearly the best way of dealing with the situation. All of these cars spawn in set locations, so it's just a case of trying to do it correctly. Anyway, the next one spawns here, so I can do this correctly and get a bit of damage on it. I don't usually do this, but that actually worked out quite well. Oh, this setups are going alright, if I can get him here. Nope. Okay, it's not going as good as I thought. There we go. That's not too bad. This music gets reused later in the game. It's quite good. Oh, that was a good hit. He's nearly done, see. Next one spawns. This is the last one spawning down here. This is a really good sellout so far. Let's see if I can get these coins while he turns this corner. Oh, I messed it up. It's alright, we have to head back this way anyway. Although it is I'm screwing up a little bit here. I got an idea. Usually he turns around that other corner, but I think I might be able to have him kill himself. There we go. Although the frame of the car is left behind. I'm trying to think what else I want to explain. We're about to get to a strat called cutscene skip. There are pre-rendered FMVs in this game. You've seen a couple already that we can't skip. But if it's at the end of a level, it's possible to skip it. I'll try and explain after I've done it, I think. God damn, I missed it. This one isn't too bad. What you're trying to do is mash the... there's like a very small window in between the mission finishing and the cutscene starting when you can pause and the next level is unlocked, so you just warp to the next level. Unfortunately, I missed this one. Liquid likes missing this one a lot as well. This isn't too bad. There's like 3 you can skip in the whole game. This one and level 6 aren't too bad. They're only like a minute or so, but the one in level 5 is like 2.5 minutes long. So if we miss that, it's kind of a bit bad. I'm kind of annoyed because my actually, I'm gonna alt tab a sec. I don't have any hotkeys set up. Let me undo this split. Let me skip this split. Skip split. Yes. Also, my mouse is probably in the wrong position now within the game. Yeah, whatever. Am I not clicked in it? Apparently not. I'm actually going to save just for safety. Here we go. Anyway, now we're playing as Lisa. Bart has been abducted, and we need to find him. I'm so annoyed I missed that skip. It's probably just nerves. Although I was going to say if we get to watch the level 5 cutscene is quite funny, but unfortunately we're in French, so I don't know if it's as funny in French. So if we miss that, it'd be funny still, but I really don't want to miss it. Anyway, now we're driving around with a comic book guy again. Mr. Burns. That's a reference to an episode. We're racing him. We're racing against another nerd, so that we can collect this mint condition comic book. Yeah. Get it, nerds? This shortcut's really annoying due to the bowling pin arm there. That's also a reference to an episode. The cutscene skip on level 5 actually is either slightly easier or slightly harder depending on which way you look at it. Because on the other levels, when you pause, it shows something and you have to unpause. But for some reason on level 5, they made it so you can't bring up the menu during the mission complete. So you can just mash it until you see the menu, and then at that point you know to stop mashing it. I think it's I don't know if I think it's harder at higher frame rates, but I've been practicing on this frame rate and I haven't had many issues. So if we miss it, I'll just blame the frame rate, I guess. Okay, this is Clueless. I don't know what it's called in French. I missed it. Basically, Milhouse just wants to be with Lisa. And he's like, oh, if you go here, you might find out more about Bart. So you just travel around the whole map talking to Milhouse, and he really actually doesn't know anything about Bart, so it's a big waste of time. There is actually a coin route we've worked into this, I say I didn't do anything, that has been worked into this mission. I'm going to do it and hope that I don't mess up. Interesting, Milhouse, where are you? Can I move my camera? My camera seems to be locked for some reason. There we go. Where is he? There he is. The most important timer starts now. This timer is now really important. I need to get some coins before this timer runs out. Here I'm going to go into the C-Spanker and then reset. That puts you basically on the other side of it. So I'm going to get these coins, and then we're going to go inside the Krusty Lou Studios and get these coins. And I need to do this and make it to the end. Fuck it. I think I'll just go with these because I don't want to miss this. That is a good amount of coins, though. I don't want to miss the end of this mission and fail it. So if you go down here and turn right, it will reset you in the correct direction down here, and the end of the mission is just down here. That strat is really tight on time. I'll have to compensate with some more coins later anyway. There we go. That's what you get. Oh. Yeah, I know I said the F word. Frink. Anyway, this is, oh, what is it? Bonfire of the Manatees. This has a strat. It's basically another evidence dash style mission. But this one has a strat. I might have messed it up. Oh, no, I got it. Nice. You can get, Cletus stuck in here, and then you can do this instead of having to chase him. You have to hit him quite hard, so doing this is actually quite useful. Also, the object dropped, or whatever it is, in the French version is really bad. It's 4 words on 4 different lines. I don't think they tested that. So you need to do 15. Also, I don't need to reverse for that one, but whatever. I love this music. The Cletus music is so good. Oh, Apu's voice in the French version is quite good. Anyway, so we just go up to the observatory to finish this mission and talk to Frink. We have to buy an outfit here. We used to buy it at the start, but we don't anymore. I don't know why that is. I think it's just due to coin routing. That's great. I don't know why I do this. Anyway, you can skip this camera move in by pausing and unpausing. So now we talk to Grandpa. I don't remember what he says, but we need to go... oh, I think he says something about where Bart is. Jeez, I don't remember this story a lot, to be honest. Anyway, what we need to do is go buy the school bus. So that's 2 items in a row we just bought. I'm actually going to pick the coins up around here, actually, due to the fact I missed some in Clueless. Usually optimal strats wouldn't pick these up. And oh, I got that wasp. Cool. Yeah, and also marathon run. I don't want to fail near the end. Anyway, school bus. I used to use Mr. Plow here, and I was dedicated to using Mr. Plow. But selecting Mr. Plow is slightly slower, and I got used to using the school bus anyway. The school bus is like slightly harder to steer, I think, but it's quite heavy, and this mission is about destroying cars. So, and this looks slow, but actually what I'm going to do is push him into this wall and get basically full damage on him. Handles like a school bus, yeah, pretty much. That apparently has a glass roof for some reason. I'd turn here. I usually use a combination of like brake, handbrake to steer corners. Let me see if I can get this strap. If you hit him hard enough, you can get him and he'll get stuck in the Aztec Theatre entrance, but I didn't get it, unfortunately. And now I'm trying to recover. That works, nice. I'm actually going to go a different direction because I got him there. If you get him stuck in Aztec, you can get him to go straight through the shortcut. Oh, God. That's annoying. I'm going to reset just to make... I was going to say make that faster, but I'm facing the wrong way. Anyway, here's another reset strat coming up. If you hang to the right here, you can jump over here. And then when you basically hit this wall... I think there's a transparent wall there I just saw on a building. Now you go over there, reset, you're put near this car, and then you can just do this. Oh, that's such a good strat to get. And then we're going to warp to the next mission, which is slithery sleuthing. Excusez-moi. It's like, excuse me, Wiggum. Oh, I didn't mean to jump there. So now we're going to help Wiggum catch a snake, or at least collect evidence. There's an RNG, from what we know, RNG part of this mission that can just make it slower. Interesting fact, by the way. Also, I'll point out the RNG thing in a minute. Interesting fact is when you're in the police car, it actually has a special effect that you can't collect coins by running through items. And I ran through a vending machine a minute ago, you might have seen. You actually get one coin for destroying the vending machine, and also the coins from the vending machine. So actually destroying the vending machine with this car gets less coins, but only minorly. Anyway, I'm now waiting for a drop. Come on, give it to me. Yes, nice. If he drops this, he can do the jump over this bridge. If he does the jump over this bridge and then drops the item, you have to drive further back around to get back, which makes it slightly slower. There might be a way of manipulating that, but I'm not exactly sure. Maybe someone who knows this game better than me actually knows. But from what I tell, it's usually just RNG. Come on, let me through. I missed the cutscene skip, and I'm still like 1 minute 20 ahead. Oh, I should probably be changing cars here, actually, instead of just beating up Wiggum. I need my default car for this. For fishy deals. Oh yeah, I can do this here as well. Cool. So now Lisa is sad that the fish are being caught, so we're going to let them free, but for some reason they're just littering the roads. I don't really understand that. Or whatever. If you turn right here and reset, it resets you all the way back here in the hopefully the right direction. That's what I'm doing there. Using the despawning strat is really good for despawning pedestrians, especially around this area, because in a later level, the hit and run decreases slower, more slower. It decreases slower, so you can hit a load of people on that. I think it's called a boardwalk, right? I'd call it a pier, not a pier. I'd call it a, I don't know what I'd call it in the UK. You can hit people along there and get hit and run really easily. So despawning characters there is good. I am the Lizard Queen. What is that quote, Bart? Bart, stop nagging your sister. Lisa, drink the water. I don't remember what episode that's from now. I kind of vaguely do. They go to Duff Gardens and Homer can't go because he eats a really long sub that is clearly way out of date. I know what happens in it, and I think it's got something to do with Selma, or I can't remember the difference between Selma and Paddy. They're in this game as well, but I think only in the races, so you don't see them in the main game. Anyway, I'm going to change the bus for this one. I forgot it's to the left and not the right. Hey, oh no, you can't skip this here. This is another destroy a car mission. We're nearly done with this level now. Let me see if I can get this well. If I do the boost from here, you can actually push him into this wall, which is good. And then hopefully I can get him at the beach, because this is what you want to do, is push him here, down this little gap, here. Let him go down. I need to go down as well. And then he'll basically destroy himself by hitting against the wall. And while he's doing that, I can collect the coins on the beach, although I seem to be messing it up a bit. There's a wasp around here. I should be able to collect it without getting out of my car, but I probably shouldn't be getting it if I can't do it without getting out of the car, because he's nearly destroyed himself. And by this point, I should really be up. Okay, so get to this area, reset, and it puts you back to near the sea captain. Talk to him. He basically said Bart is in this car, and then we destroy the car, and she's like, oh god, Bart was in that car, and he's like, no, he wasn't in that car, he's on the sea spanker. So now we get on the sea spanker. You could drive on the sea spanker, but that's slow, so we're gonna, there's a slightly better a quicker strat than that, but that one's really good, jumping on those poles. I like that. So now here's Bart. We found him. Let me save. Oh, I forgot I have to select Wii to say I want to overwrite the save. Now we're going to play as Marge, who's trying to now figure out why why Bart is just speaking random gibberish. So for some reason we now need to follow Wiggum. And we're back in what is basically level 1 again, but with nighttime on. I just need to wait for Wiggum to get to the donut store now. Marge, Wi-Fi crump. Yep. I'll collect some coins while I wait. There's a strat coming up I might be able to get, hopefully. I haven't practiced it properly, so I probably will end up messing it up or something. Knowing me. Let's see. Come on, come on, move. Keep moving. I got it. Nice. So you can get him stuck here and now just hammer him for donuts. Basically, Wiggum wants donuts, so we're gonna get him some donuts. I think that's 5, 6. You can't actually see, so it's kind of a bit weird. 7. And also, this area is really not a good area to be doing this in. Let's see if I have enough. Unfortunately, I have to get out of my car to collect them. Yeah, I do. Cool. Oh, I want to be pointed like this way. I've done a really bad job at that parking. I don't know if I got that in my PB. I feel like I didn't because I'm saving time, but I feel like I did as well, but maybe I did it badly. Oh god. Marge's French voice. It's like driving me insane. The accent with the raspy voice is so good. So I need to buy a outfit here to complete not this mission, but the one afterwards. So we're going to do it now, while we're close to the quickie mark. So now we're talking to Cletus again. And he's like, oh no, I need to run away. I don't really know why, so we need to follow him and collect items. Now this is a level where people, the people who you follow don't care about your speed, as you'll find out. He will just gun it if he can. Although there's one area where I feel like I think the effect of them slowing down when you're further away is still there, but it's very minor. There is actually something I will do, which is to stay slightly further away as he goes through the power plant to hopefully make it so he doesn't hit a wall. This music is so good. I think he still hit the wall though, but while he's hitting the wall, I'm just getting some coins. I've decided to give myself a challenge and try and play through the projection screen. This is absolutely horrible. I'm not doing that again. There's a slight delay on everything that goes to the stream, basically. And, you know, due to post-processing. Oh, I messed that up. Hopefully I don't lose him. Sometimes I go into first person when I really need to concentrate. And in certain really fast cars later, and also maybe if the car is smoking. Because going into first person gets rid of the car smoke. So sometimes it's useful if you actually can't see what's going on. Also, I'm trying to get some more coins while I do this. There we go. I really need a drink. Unfortunately, it's kind of... There is a unskippable cutscene in this level, so I'll have a drink then, if I don't before. We're not doing too badly in keeping up with them, actually. Even though I'm going out of my way to collect those coins.
Do we have time for a couple donations?
Yeah, sure, just go.
Okay. We actually got a donation for you, Zoton. We've got a $5 donation from Das Yorkie saying,
Again.
Zoton, good luck on the run. I hope you did good work this morning during Inspector Gadget.
Yeah, I did a good work. I deserve some holidays, but not just yet. I need to do hit and run first.
Fair enough. We also got a $10 donation from Anon Ace saying, so I heard that coins were important. They are indeed. Thank you for the donation. And we also got a $3 donation from anonymous saying, oh wow, I love this game as a kid. Good luck to all the runners of this event. And then one last thing I want to remind you that we have a lot of Bit Wars incentives going on. One is for a game that we will play later this day, Grand Theft Auto, the Ballad of Gay Tony.
Ballad of Gay Tony, yeah.
And we actually have an incentive for loot cutscenes. You really don't want to miss that. The total we should reach is $1,000. It's pretty high, and currently it's only on 55.
Oh, so wow. It was 25 earlier, so it's gone up a little bit.
Yes.
Oh, that was a big boost. Yeah, that's like...
Nice. But anyway, if you want to see those loot cutscenes, get your donations in.
I think there's a bid war for that for the ringtone as well.
There is, and I believe the only ringtone that has been donated for is the Malfunction. And it is at $10 at the moment.
Cool. Anyway, so this mission, now we're like halfway through it. We're collecting ketchup packets for Cletus's family to feed on during the long winter. That is exactly what he says as well. This one is really annoying because you can only barely make this, and if you hit the bit in the middle moving around on that thing, I don't know what it's really called, you have to go back and do it again, and this time limit is quite strict. We used to get some coins during this mission, but we get them later now. It's mainly due to either safety or just because it's faster to get them later anyway, because we get them during a car following mission. Good job, game. You can't actually flip over cars in this game, so sometimes stuff like that happens. See if I can make the... Oh, holy. The physics on that. I hit that car and it went flying forward. Yeah, I can make that jump easy. Even in this slow car with this frame rate, you can make jumps like that. There's a wasp around here. Let's see if I can get it. I nearly got hit and run, but it doesn't matter because end of mission. Oh, I got... Oh! Hit and run, but then it goes to away straight away. This is Return of the Nearly Dead. This is probably one of the shortest missions in the game. Funnily enough, in one of the longest levels in the game. We need to race Wiggum to the retirement. Springfield Retirement Castle, that's what it's called. I had to read the tiny image in the top because of the translation. I thought it was castle, but I thought, castle? Really? I realised, yeah, that is. Luckily, Wiggum isn't very smart. I want to try and smash through the... Well, they're actually Buzz Cola glass in the non-modded game. I just realised if I PB this, I can't actually submit it because it has mods on. If I do, it doesn't matter. It just means I can do a lot better in the future. Because you could say, oh no, that's just cosmetic mods, tiny. I'm the full mod of this game, and I already said you're only allowed. The game has a mod launcher, which can fix some compatibility issues and allow use of mods. on more modern hardware. The only mod that we allow is both borderless and frame limiter, just so you can limit the frame rate easier than having to use other external software. After we had some problems, I said, you can only use these tone mods, no exceptions. So basically, due to what I said, I can't submit this, and I stand by that fact. It's really annoying that we use something called a mod launcher, though. It's literally just to fix compatibility issues. Just accept it. It would still be a really good marathon run, though, if it was PB. Anyway, now we're on Wolves Stole My Pills, or as my splits I took from someone else called it, Wolves Stole My PBs. During this mission, there is a chance that the AI doesn't drop the last pill packet, I guess? Pill container during the last one, basically the last one, and to drop it, he has to do the whole cycle again. That happened at ESA 2015 for me. And the funny thing is, when Twitch made a tweet about ESA going live, there was a screenshot of me on this mission getting 2-cycled. I found that quite funny. So it's forever implanted in history on Twitch's own Twitter account. I think we're okay though? Yeah, we're good. Good. Yeah, he dropped it. It's that last one sometimes. He doesn't drop it before he leaves the zone. We don't know why, I don't think. There's just set areas where he can drop certain pickups, and for some reason he just goes through it without ever dropping it. Just don't make a new PB. Yeah, let's just fail cutscene skip, right? That's a good idea. That'll be good. And I'm going to reset here, which puts me back over this side. So, during this bit, Grandpa falls asleep, but because of the way the cutscenes work, there's absolutely no way to tell he's asleep because he's just a normal AI character. Let's run him over. This is a good idea, right? So we need to get some Trucker's Choice, which is another reference to an episode. Which is just caffeine pills, I'm pretty sure. Gonna come up to an unskippable cutscene here. And have a drink. Of a Red Bull? No. I'll just have some water. There's no Red Bull within reach, basically. Let's put it that way.
Do you want some Red Bull?
No, I'm good. I'll keep it my water. I'll have one after, I guess.
Sure thing. Meanwhile, we have a $10 donation from QB42 saying, "Great run. Hi, Dex and friends. Hamakaze is best girl."
J'étais là, entouré de Tojo et de ses hommes de main, quand l'un d'eux, un raton laveur, m'a frappé avec un banjo. J'ai jamais raisonné avec un raton laveur, alors là j'ai...
Grand-père, qu'est-ce que ça a à voir avec le cercle?
Pas du tout, où j'en étais? Ah oui, la première fois que je suis monté dans une voiture en
Crap circles.
D'accord, ça remonte tellement loin.
Everyone's going to spam crap circles in chat. You should be able to, well, on, I can see it on FFZ version 3, because I'm using the pop-out chat. So basically he witnesses a crop circle with the logo of Buzz Cola. Crap circles. I don't know what they say in French. The French. Maybe someone can write it in chat. So that's the end of that mission. Time for Cola Wars. This is a fully on foot mission. How many coins have I got? My splits also tell me how many coins I need to have. There's some gags there that I just press. There's no reason. It's just maybe one extra coin will help. Besides that, there's no reason. We need another outfit. Not classy. Make sure it's police. If I choose classy, the run's going to be more longer because I'm going to have to get more coins. More longer. Longer. I don't need to include the more there. Crap Circles is an FFZ emote for my channel. But only for using the featured emotes, which is only available on the pop-out legacy chat currently. Anyways, this is a mission with a lot of coins to collect. And luckily the game gives you a ton of time.
constance, c'est ce qu'il faut pour gagner une course.
Oh, I'm getting stuck on that pole. So you're just collecting cola that for some reason is just littering the area around the Simpsons house and the Quickie Mart. There's a wasp we used to get here, but it's really finicky, so I just tend to ignore it now. And go for the cola. Oh, can I get off? There's a strat here to get off of this roof and go on the other one really easily, but I never learned it. It's like sliding off the roof. Usually I try and jump straight across, but I failed there, so... Collecting, if you didn't notice, collecting coins in a car is more optimal than collecting them on foot. Because if you collect them in a car, the coins warp to you, which is a lot better. And if they are just laying on the ground, they also like your car like has a magnetic attraction for the coins, I guess. They installed a magnet in everyone's car, I guess. Okay, coming up is From Outer Space. This mission is interesting. Anyway, need to wait for it to say a new objective before I can go in here. So Apu is like, we talked to Apu about the cola, and then he's like, "Oh, there's some vans, go destroy them." So now I'm going to destroy some vans. I have a strat for this that isn't the same as the World Record strat. I don't know if I can get it though. Let's see. Yeah, okay, cool. Got a bit of damage on him. If you do it right, you can get a ton of damage on that, but you have to push him in a certain way. These trucks are really annoying to damage, mainly because they are really front heavy. So if you just push them on the back, instead of damaging them, you just tend to spin around. I thought that would destroy him, but oh good. Oh, nice. I think I got these coins here, right? Did I get the coins over here? I did, good. Just should probably have gone through the schoolyard there. I'm really near hit and run. I need to watch out. There's some other coins I'm going to try and get here that are slightly awkward. In 100% you have to do this because there's like a collectible card up here. You have to go across here, see there's a collectible card, but there's also some coins, so if you do that jump correctly, you can do that. I'm going to wait for this one. You'll see why. Oh, the camera here is not doing so well. Mainly so, he usually tries to go up the stairs of Burns' manor. But instead, we're going to get him trapped over this side, and then just ram into him a bit. He could probably destroy himself at this point, but I'll check that he's going to die. There we go. Confirmed French is faster, that's why I'm PBing. Anyway, I need to get these coins here as well. I need you to stop spamming crap circles. I got all the coins around here already, so we're good. I could have got out and got a wasp there, but I'm okay. This is a slightly awkward strat. Let's see if I can get it. Push this car here into this tree, basically. Yeah, I got it. Cool. You would think I would have practiced, but I only practiced like 2 days ago. I just remember this game. I've run this game for so long now, with big breaks in the middle though. But yeah, like, I'm like, if I hit these little dips, that's the frame rate stuff. So I hit those dips. Sometimes I get a nice big push out of them. This jump is like a lot easier on a higher frame rate as well. Like I actually slowed down for that jump. I am pretty sure. Can I get this wasp? Nah. I don't want to get hit and run here because this is not the end of the mission for this one. How many coins have I got? That's a good point because I usually try and get a certain amount of coins. Thank you, dude who jumped down my way. But I've got 600. I've got 720. How many do I need going out at this level? 800 apparently. So I'm slightly low. Unless that's how many I need. I forget. They're on my splits and I forgot. No, that is how many I need. Okay. So I'll probably have to get some more later in the game. So we used to have to escape Wiggum here, and then someone realized if you go inside an interior, you immediately escape enemies. So you can just go inside the house. Thing is, it's right next to where you were because you were going home. Now we're playing as a poo. For some reason, he starts on the opposite side of the map from his mission. I don't know why, but he does. So we're going to have to drive to his mission, but we can collect some coins on the way. I tried to get that, but it didn't work. Yeah, I want 600 coins going out of a poo. The reason for that is there's a car that the game doesn't make you buy. I hate this area with the poo's car, because look, you know what? Let's just get these coins anyway. I spent enough time trying to get them. Remember, you only live once, so I might as well get those coins. Some good copy pasta in chat. Sorry, Ralph. Oh, I didn't even hit Ralph. Nice. There's some coins up here. It's a bit easier to stop on this ramp here, actually, due to there being extra hitboxes around here. There's like there's a card over there, so they put like movable. There's like things that move around, so you can actually hit those. Yeah, those coins is good. Oh, this music's good. Anyway, now it's time to not buy Army. Army is the first one that's selected. I need to buy American. I love how American's spelt in French. It's like got an extra. It's got some apostrophe. It's got some accented letters and an extra I or something. Is it an extra I? Yeah, like the end. Anyway, this is the start of the mission now. Shiva H. Bishnu. My jubilation knows no bounds. Now I just have to wait for this. Like, for some reason he does a voice line before you continue, and I don't know why. Oh, that's a great line. I usually get some coins around here, but actually I can get them later. Just be safe. I think that line I was laughing at is in English is, last time I left the store, Poodles put pornography in the bridal magazines. I love that. Such a good line. Just why does he say it? It's just, okay. You can sometimes abuse the fact that this really tough car is knocking cars during this bit to like blow them up and get coins. You get a lot of hit and run, but sometimes the risk is worth the reward. But that time I went under the car instead for some reason. Oh, he's got... oh, god damn it. Like, there, he just hadn't destroyed it enough, unfortunately. Oh, he didn't get stuck. Sometimes he gets stuck on these fire trucks. This is because you're just following this and picking things up that he drops, you're kind of just, you know, waiting. There we go, see. I'll try and get these coins here. I think I've got time. Yeah, I've got time. He goes the long route around here, I can just cut across. Or this hit and run. We're near the end of the mission, so if I got hit and run, I might be able to avoid it anyway. Don't want to go across the jump because he dropped something here. Oh, that's a sick drift. That's great. Now the mission ends as soon as he drops the last one, so I'm losing time, basically, until I pick this up. There's a little strat I haven't actually mentioned. During the mission complete, if you're on the ground, you do an animation and you can't move. So if you see me jumping during the mission complete screen, it's so I can move during the mission complete screen. Now this mission, and baby makes 8. So we need to get to the hospital, but for some reason the Mafia are chasing us. Luckily they are so dumb that it's actually possible to escape them on foot. I should have made that a donation incentive. We have that as a bingo card. Although I might have messed it up a bit. Although I think I'll be okay. Yeah, I'm good. Now here, there's a Mafia limo there. But luckily he just gets stuck and you can just traverse. So now we're at the hospital. And his wife is giving birth to the 8 babies that I guess are in the show. I don't know. Unless she's having 8 more. She's really unlucky if so. So now we need diapers because the babies are making a mess. So that's the most David's way of putting it. And unfortunately some jerk from from Shelbyville bought all our last diapers, so we need to hit their car. I hit their car to get them. I think it is literally described as someone from Shelbyville. I don't know if I'm making it up. I reset the mission there, by the way, to because the starting position, if you reset, is different from if you own the car, and it makes it slightly easier. Yeah, there's a lot of times I reset the mission just so because it's quicker to be put at a different area. Now, here's the thing I always say when I do commentary about this game. I think it's the fun fact of this mission. Like, everyone just says it every time. This car, in the game, the AI can have, can be 0 to 10, I think, or is it 1 to 10? For how dumb or smart they are. This car is set to a -10, which is possible. Come on. Nice, that was a bit bad. If you're good, you can get them all. Like, I'm actually going to get some coins over here just because I'm low on coins. Oh, I got the wasp. Cool. If you're really good, you can get like all the diapers like near the hospital and then just drive back. There we go. This little piggy, which we need to follow a cop, and Krusty says it would be easier if we looked more, you know, American, which is why we have the outfit. Yeah, this is the Simpsons. People going on about South Park, and it's like, no, I got the Simpsons hit and run. The only reason you hardly ever see anything bad in it is because we skip all the dialogue. So we're going to follow this trail of donuts to Wiggum. And don't miss any, because I have actually missed them before. I think. I feel like that must have happened at one point. I'm going to get these coins around here while I'm here. Those are really awkward to get. I'm going to try something. There's a wasp here. Sometimes you can get it if you ram hard enough into it. But then you really have to make sure you can catch up to Wiggum. There's a wasp here that sometimes you can get. Doing the same thing. Didn't work for either of them. Which is sad, but whatever. I'm nearly on hit and run. I need to watch out. I'll get these coins though. Yeah, this is just to follow Wiggum to. We're following him to the DMV. I'm not going to hit that because I've already got him to run. Follow him to the DMV. So if we can see coins and get coins during this, that's not a bad idea. This is the level, by the way, that has a 3-minute, like, I think it's 2.5 minutes to 3 minutes ending cutscene, so hopefully I get the skip. If not, we can watch the cut. I think we're good. Yeah, I nearly lost him here due to that AI car. That was close. While I'm here, I'll collect these coins. I actually want to be out of my car here, really, because I want to talk to Snake as soon as he spawns in. So now we're talking to... oh yeah, we're trying to find a criminal, a real criminal, which is why we followed Wiggum, and then he took us to Snake. So Snake becomes a somewhat minor character in this game now for a couple of missions, and then he comes back in the end for... I don't know why. He comes back in the end. I don't really know why. It's just because he's just there, and they're like, okay, let's use him. There is actually like a... here you're just trying to collect this garbage truck drops. There's actually a not visible timer. If you leave an item dropped for too long, you'll fail. But it doesn't matter for us because you pretty much pick them up instantly. Yeah, I just replaced the ESA, the Buzz Cola logo to the ESA logo in the files for the glass, but fortunately or unfortunately, how you look at it, it also replaces the one on the vending machine. There's no way of separating those two, I don't think, unless I was to like heavily modify the game. Anyway, so now we've collected that garbage. This is like we're doing Snake's like community service or something by collecting a load of garbage, and I don't know. Yeah. So now, for some reason, there's a load of garbage we have to collect on some roofs, and I don't... Well, yeah, it's a video game, whatever. There's also some coins we can get around here. I'm actually not sure how many coins I'm on right now. I need 600 when I leave this level. I'm wondering if I should get the extra ones around here. I will. These aren't in the main route anymore, but, you know, like, I'll get them, because it's slightly slower. But they're not too far out of my way, so... There's sometimes 2 wasps up here. Usually I get this one. But sometimes another one somehow hovers up here. 3 coins. I gotta get those 3 coins, guys. Yeah, there's another box over here as well.
Meanwhile, we do have 2 donations. I have a $10 donation from Anonymous, without any comment. Thank you very much. And we have a $10 donation from Liquid Wi-Fi, saying, "Good luck, Zoton. Keep up the good work."
I think. I know I'm a lot slower than you, but thanks for the donation. This actually isn't going too bad. Like I said, my splits, I'm really good against my splits right now, but unfortunately I'm running on a modified game, so I really can't. It's not, I'm not going faster because I'm running a modified game. That's the thing. I'm just going... Oh, actually you want to get these ones first. That's the route. It's just, you know, no mods on the leaderboards besides the ones allowed, so I can't do anything about it. I'll just do a better run at some point in the future. I missed the cutscene skip already, so... And the fact I'm so as far ahead as I am amazes me. I think I'm so far ahead that even if I missed the cutscene skip here, I would still be ahead. Let's put it that way. Usually, like having splits open while you do a marathon run is probably a bad idea, but I myself made an auto splitter for this game, so it also has a load remover. So yeah, I'm going this way. Okay. So literally all I do is open up live split, and it's right next to the game, and then I just let it run. I don't need to do anything. So it's good to sometimes tell, especially when I'm this bad at the game, that apparently I can be so far ahead. Nice point. Mine, like the other 2 runs I'm doing, I won't have splits, so... It's just good statistics as well. Basically, what you should not care about is PB during a marathon run, and I don't, so... Not playing vanilla, yep. And the mod isn't the mod isn't the French, by the way. The French would be if I was just playing on French language, it would be legitimate. There'd be nothing wrong with it because it's a version of the game. It's the there's 2 other mods that I have active. If you were here at the start, you might have seen them in the mod list. One of them is the obvious one. There's another one that I don't know if anyone's spotted yet. Here's a hint. It replaces certain music tracks. I think you've heard all 3 that it replaces so far, although 2 of them are really subtle. The other one of them is really obvious, though. Okay, so this is a tricky mission with a tricky strat. I got it in practice the other day, so we'll see if we can get it again. If we can't, it doesn't matter. Although I got it in practice the other day, and then I messed it up because I went too far away. I'm going to try and explain it after I've done it. That's probably the best idea. Oh, I triggered him really early. Did I get it? Nah, I messed up. Why is he not taking any damage at all? What the hell's going on? Oh, there we go. He finally took some damage. Yeah, you can actually get him stuck in that little area if you do it correctly. And then he'll basically ram himself to death. Also, oh, my damage is really high. But this is the backup. It's not too bad. He's already half damaged, though. It's really good, actually. This is basically, if you've ever played GTA 3, this is literally a basic... It's nearly literally a carbon copy of a mission in that game called Van Heist, in which you have to ram a security car. Not until it blows up, though. You just have to take it to lock up. I'm nearly dead, so I should probably... I'm going to keep an eye on my smoke. Oh, I think I can probably do one more. He's nearly dead now, so what I'm actually going to do here is... try and avoid hitting anything, and go ahead of him and grab a wrench, and then I'll just go back. He'll still keep moving, so we're all good. I'm sad I didn't get the strap, but it's that was really good though. Like, even though he didn't get damage at the start, he got a lot of damage afterwards. I don't need to be in first person anymore. The smoke has gone away. There we go. So you need to be over here anyway, so it doesn't lose too much time. I probably got it in my PB because I'm going to lose time. Although my PB attempt of that strat was probably bad as well. Snake's voice in French isn't too bad either. That was a big bid war for the French and the German. I think the French restream just really wanted the French, which is good because now they can actually watch this in their native language and it actually might make some more sense. Anyway, I don't know if that's just a generic cop or if that's Wiggum, but you have to get away from a cop there. You just go through the car wash there. It makes it really easy. You can buy it secondhand on PC if you want. Unfortunately, the video game rights for the Simpsons are all over the place. So, EA have a long-term thing on it, and this is technically, like, the company is owned by Activision, so, like, I don't think they can really come to an agreement. This is a really short mission if you know how to do it, but it's the one with the cutscene skipping, so I really need to just pay attention. I'm going to try and get these coins, but getting these coins is sometimes a bit awkward. Oh, I got them, cool. Didn't mean that. I meant to hit him and not the AI car, but it's fine. Or maybe not. Oh no, he slowed down, we're good. Nah, I think I've messed up. But I'll try and get this back up. Oh, this is going bad. I feel like just resetting the mission and trying again, but I won't. Basically, we need to destroy the, this dude like, the curator locked up the museum, which is where we need to go next, and we need to destroy his car so we can get the key. Curator. This mission in the English language. Yeah. Why am I not pushing him? What's going on? This is really bad. I shouldn't be this far away, but whatever. Yeah, I'm losing. Like, I went from minus, like, on my splits, I went from, like, -3 to now I'm on -2. That's how bad that mission went in comparison to PB. There is a place I messed up in the next level, though, so I just want to make sure I get cutscene skip. Breathe in, breathe out.
Meanwhile, we got a donation for you, Zoton. Rilu donated $5 saying, "Don't choke armored trucks."
Well, I guess I did, but it wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too
Okay.
bad. We also had a $10 donation from Flo.
Oh, I missed it. What the hell? Is the frame rate higher on this or something? Whatever, we get to watch this cutscene now.
Okay. Meanwhile, we'll read out the donation I was reading out.
2 out of 3 missed.
Floa258 donated $10 saying, "Great event as always, support for charity and good speedruns, 24 hours, 5 days long. Good luck to all the runners who are still upcoming."
Cool. This cutscene is good though. Should have had a all cutscenes incentive for this game. That annoys me, but the run wouldn't be legit anyway if I PB'd, so it doesn't really matter in regards to that. I just want to do a good marathon run. Maybe, just maybe, I'll get the last one to show you what the actual strat is. His voice.
Mais c'est moi qui ai conduit.
Maintenant, voyons qui se cache derrière cette étrange affaire de cola.
Unfortunately, I can't understand it, but I remember the cutscene.
Ay, caramba!
Kodos, regarde les taux d'écoute de l'espace, fort stupide terrien. Pas bon.
Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé, Kang? Stupide terrien.
So in this cutscene, it's revealed that Buzz Cola is like an alien drink or something, and Kang and Kodos are making the townspeople go crazy so they can film something for their reality TV show back on their planet. And their next plan to go further is to just put it in the water supply instead. So we need to stop their evil plan.
Je me doutais bien qu'il y avait une explication simple.
Hang on. I'm undoing my split. Undo split. J'adore. Skip split. There we go. J'adore. Usually says I like it, so that meme might go on in chat. I'm still ahead of PB though. That's the embarrassing bit. Actually, no, I'm not. Actually, I'll be behind because I'm looking at my next level split. So, j'adore. Which is, you know, yeah, liking it is, Oh, I am not clicked in the game. I swear I kept clicking in the game. At home, that works. When I Alt-Tab during cutscenes. I move my mouse outside the window. Anyway, time for level 6 where you get to play as Bart. This is where I need to stop their plan. The Simpsons emotes are liquid Wi-Fi sub-emotes. So back in the school bus to pick up school children by running them over. Yes, yeah, this game doesn't make much sense. Oh, did I really not collect that? To be honest, I'm less worried about cutscene skips and more worried about coin amount. But I think we're good. I should have had 600 coming out that last level, but I only had like 530. I'll be able to get enough to get 600 before I get the before I finish this mission, which is where I want to buy the next car. I don't know if I pointed out earlier, but this car that I'm about to buy is not required by the game until very later in the level. But it's a really fast car, so it's actually a good idea to buy it early and use it for other missions. This is where I'm going to try and despawn people on the boardwalk, by the way. I'm so annoyed I missed that. I feel like maybe the frame rate is more consistently higher than it is on any other PC I've done. If you play this on console, cutscene skips are... I hate people saying it, but literally... oh, shoot. Let me try and avoid hit and run. Oh, we're nearly at the end of the mission, so it's not too bad. I hate people saying this, but cutscene skips on console are literally free. The cutscenes take so long to load, look a good 1, 2, 3 seconds, and any time within those seconds you can pause and skip to the next level. Here I need to watch out, actually. The end of the mission is here, but it hasn't ended yet. Until it says mission complete, there we go. I'm going to go buy the car. I think I've got enough coins. I have not. Ooh. Oh no, how will we solve this dilemma? What if we get in this car, reverse a bit? Oh, I have to solve the dilemma. Oh, I didn't solve the dilemma. I still need 1 coin. Oh, what should we do? Oh, what should we do? Oh, there we go. So now I need, now all I need is 500 more coins to complete the game. There's 1 more car we have to buy in the final level. So this is the Globex supervillain car. For some reason they don't just say Hank Scorpio. I don't know if whoever wrote that you only move twice just didn't allow them to use the name Hank Scorpio, or if it's just everyone would go, oh wait, who's Hank Scorpio? But then again, then everyone's just going to go, oh, what's Globex? Globex, for people who don't know, was during that episode, Homer and the family moved to a different town where Homer gets a job at Globex, and the joke is that Hank Scorpio, the boss, is actually an evil villain. In comparison to a good villain. Yeah, he's just a villain. And there's a skit at the end, like where he's killing, like trying to kill a James Bond, like copy. Anyway, now I need to wait for this skip to get here and then touch this car. The joke here is that you're meant to actually get out of your car, run up to this car, and then it starts driving away. And just debates you, I guess. But, like, you can just tap it in your car and then, you know, it's actually fair. Oh yeah, I'm behind my splits now because that cutscene skipped, but like I said, not PB anyway. Not legit anyway. I have time to save in this level actually, and hopefully I get the thing to save the time. Not because I want to save the time, but because it's a good strat, and I love showing it off. And otherwise I get frustrated. Yeah, now we're racing we need to tell Krusty for some reason. I kind of know why. It's something... Oh, bought license plate, by the way. Yeah, we need to erase his limo there so he doesn't get picked up. And now we're telling Krusty about the evil plan. And then for some reason he's like, yeah, you should follow a scientist or something. I love this music. This is a, I'm trying not to fail this mission. I've failed this mission before really easily. He'll just drive around and I'm using the time to collect coins. So you really need to pay attention, because you feel bored during this mission, because it's, you know, you literally just have to wait for him to drive. I'm glad people have actually picked up on the song. Yeah, that's the one of the mods. This isn't what the song usually sounds like. I know it's an old meme, but I like this mix. This bit is normal though. So you might think, oh, we're nearly done with this mission. No, we've got to wait for another. He has to go all the way back down the bottom again. You see. Here I'm just doing first person because I prefer it. Like usually if I'm going to first person, there's no strat reason you have to go into first person. I just find it easier. Let's go into third person again. Anyway, this time he doesn't go down the bottom, so I just need to wait here. Let's get some more coins while I wait, even if it's only 2. Just need to wait for him to get to the ooh, what's it called? The I'm bad with words. Observatory. As soon as he gets there, we also warp there, so it doesn't matter where I am. I think if I pause, is he stuck? I think he's stuck. Come on, keep moving. Yeah, if I pause here, I might actually try and get some coins around here, just for safety. I think I lost some coins from that wasp, unfortunately, so I'm actually going to be slightly less than I could be. Because I think they'll have disappeared. Oh, no, they didn't disappear. Cool. Yeah, once you get the coins from, well, anything, they disappear after a set period of time. Anyway. Here, oh, no, I don't want to quit. No. Thank you. I needed to go down. I went up by accident. If I quit there, I'd be a bit annoyed. I don't remember when I last made a save. Did I make one at the last level? In the last level? I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, resetting there puts you outside instantly, really quick. Now I have to race the Duff Brewery. So for some reason the Duff cars are now distributing the laser guns. And then they put up some stalls, which is the next mission. I think, no, it's the mission after that. We need to get a laser gun, basically, and show it to Krusty to show that we have proof that the aliens plan on making the humans just basically kill each other. So we need to get 6 lasers out of this truck. So that's 1. Now, here's a strat. There's a really tiny ledge right here that you can get him stuck on, which is really useful, as you can see. This is kind of the worst setup. He's got out of here, but it doesn't matter because, hey, truck, just let me go. Thank you. Because I already got all 6. Usually you go a bit of a different angle for that. That went a little bit bad, but in the end I got them all right there, and PB didn't get that, so I'm going to save time. But yeah. There's a wasp here that you can sometimes get if you go fast enough into it, but I didn't. I'm a bit worried about my coin situation, actually. I need 500. I don't need 500 going to the next level, because there's like 100 or so I could get there as well. A little bit of a waste of time, but... Anyway, here's time for Seymour. For some reason we now run into him, and he's like, yo, Bart, I'm going to take that laser gun from you. And now we need to get it back by destroying his car. His car is really strong. I think during practice I got him stuck on that. That's quite unusual. There's a strat for this, but I'm probably going to mess it up. Oh, no, I actually might have got it. Cool. I don't get that much. So if you get him stuck here, you can then just hammer his car a lot. And, is he dead? Oh. Oh, I thought I might get the coins. There's a, as you know from the other level where I got coins inside the Krusty Loo, there's like coins in this level as well, and they're like right on the other side of where I blew them up. So I thought maybe I'd blow up the coins as well, or blow up the boxes and get the coins, but it doesn't look like I did. I might be getting them later. Depends on how many I have. It's slightly slow, but if I need the coins, I need the coins. So now after showing the laser gun to Krusty, he's like, oh god damn it! They just set up a load of free laser gun stands all around the boardwalk. So we're like, oh no, better go destroy them. So here's where I'm despawning pedestrians, because yeah, I'm nearly at hit and run already. So if I flick the camera back, it's to despawn pedestrians. Oh, I don't need to go that way, do I? I'm gonna try and get some coins on the beach, just like I did in level 3. To do that optimally, I need to do a certain order. For some reason, the time that you have left for when you've destroyed all of these, god damn it! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What is that? What is going on? Game, please be fair. Oh, whatever. We'll recover. Yeah, the amount of time you have left from when you've fully collected all of the destroyed all the stands is a set amount of time. You don't have the amount of time you have left or anything, or you don't have that plus your stuff. It literally just gives you a set amount of time. So we try and get this one last, so we have enough time to collect the coins on the beach. So you now have 50 seconds to get back to the Krusty Loo, which is if I didn't mess that up just like that, I'd have plenty of time. But now I have less time. Yeah, the physics in this game make it a bit awkward. I'm wondering if I actually have enough time now. I might have enough time to get some of them. No, I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to have to get the coin somewhere else. Is there a wrench around this place? I'm really annoyed now because I don't want this car to blow up. What I'm going to do is this. Not going to hit anything and just reset. This is really risky because I don't have a... I'm just going to take this carefully. It's just up here. This is, yeah, let's play. Good let's play. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to... We usually get these coins anyway now I think about it. My route for the last part of the game is a little bit rusty. Once we're out of this level and we bought the last car in the final level, there's no more coins though, it's just straight gameplay. Is that all of them? How many do I have? Good amount. I think I'm going to have to go get the other ones in the other side as well for backup. Oh, my car isn't here, is it? It's over here. I'm going to go grab the ones in the other part of the studio. This isn't Krusty Loo, this is like Studio A, the best studio. Backup coins! There's a wasp in here as well. So Liquid's run has ended by now. If you want to know about world record, yeah, I'll get the rest of the coins later. We're good. So now Homer's going to help us, and then we get to play as Homer for the last level. This is like... I think actually it's faster to complete this race going the correct way, but I'm going to go the incorrect way. Because I find there's a lot less traffic. But this way, in comparison to like... yeah, the physics are starting to annoy me. The physics are going to really annoy me in the last level though. Yeah, this car is really fast. And the cars only get faster. Yeah, going the wrong way around here might be slightly slower, but yeah, I feel like there's less traffic, maybe. And it's a lot easier because the roads are more... like, it's mostly roads. If you go the other way, you go on the boardwalk again and stuff like that. At one point we thought this was faster though. But yeah, unlike level 1, there's no barrier stopping you from just going the wrong way. You can just go the wrong way. Here's a cutscene skip that I'm probably also going to miss again. Okay, I don't need to do this yet. I'm going to blame the keyboard. I should have brought my own. There we go. Easy. See? And then you can select the next level. And I got one cutscene skip. Get hype. So this is where I need to worry about coins. I need, by the end of this mission, when I go and buy the next car, I need 500. Anyway, now unfortunately, apparently, Kang and Kodos already, their effects have already happened or something, and now the town is like this, except it's also Halloween, so I guess it's also due to it being Halloween. Oops. What is the crowd eating? I have no clue because I can't see them. I hear them yelling something, but my headphones, I can't hear through my headphones, unfortunately. But yeah, so Homer's now collecting things to keep his family safe. Somehow he convinced Flanders to give up something, and now he's going to convince Moe to give up his chainsaw. Getting hit and run right here is a bad idea. Yep. So now I need more coins. I literally just collected some coins. Can anyone say wager races? No, I'm not going to do that. He's like, he tells Moe, like, shouldn't this stuff go to people with families? And he's like, okay. So there are some more coins around this area. I'm going to get them all and see how many I have. Choke, choke, choke. Another hit and run, but it doesn't matter because the mission ends right here anyway. So the I usually get these coins most of the time anyway. There's like a lot of coins around this area I can get. Here's one. The wasp. The second is crashing into that wall. No. Oh, we already have 493. That is a lot of coins. I'm going to get the last one. I could have probably just run over some... Jesus, my coin count wasn't too bad then, if I already have 493. I didn't realize there were so many coins around that area. Unless the busted thing didn't work, and I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. 500 coins. So we talked to the zombie to buy the zombie car. Or the zombie mobile, as it's known in the French version. This is the last one we have to buy, and the only reason you need it is for this mission. I noticed this in the French version, this mission is called Incognito. That's a really weird title. In the English version, it is called Long Black Probes. And that is all I will say. And I know that because, one, I know it, and two, it's on my splits. This is just a follow mission. There's no more... they got really lazy in the last level, so you're going to see a lot of the same stuff over and over again, unfortunately. That's actually slow. Resetting is actually slow. You should never do that. But sometimes I do. Oh, the physics on these cars. Like, once you get really fast cars, everything just gets slightly worse to control. So that's why this level is now a challenge. I wonder if he's going to get stuck here. No, he made the jump. Cool. Apparently even if the car, I think I explained it earlier, even if the car is going, is in like past level 3, and it's moving fast even if you're not like near it, being behind it still makes it slightly faster than not being behind it, let's put it that way. I think here I want to actually go in front of him if I can. Oh, he crashed into that. Good job. I can get you the glass though, which gets a few more coins. But unfortunately, the coins here are completely useless because I don't need them anymore. He decided to abandon the shortcut, I guess. The reason I want to be ahead of him here, actually, is because I want to be out of the car so I can talk to Frink as soon as possible. There we go. So Frink is like, if we put some nuclear waste into the alien spaceship, which is at the schoolyard, it can damage them, and then we need to do that a lot, and that's the rest of the game. That is literally the rest of the game. Sorry for knocking the mic. I'm trying to wipe my nose and I forget how close the microphone is. Oh god, his voice into the French version. That's Frink's voice. I didn't notice that. Yeah, we get this song again. I think this is the last time we hear this song. Or I really need to pay attention because for the waste mechanic is if you hit something with enough force, either just a normal surface or another car. There are some things that don't count, but like most of them do. You'll drop the waste. For some reason, the lamppost coming out of here doesn't count. This one. So we're good. Is we are number one the only meme that's in this song, or is there more? I can't remember. Anyway, if you're good at this game, like me, except I'm not, you can jump straight into the beam without having to, which is faster because you get put further up the beam. Something about Monty. So now, for some reason, we need to go talk to Burns about. Hang on, let me reset. That's faster because it puts me outside. We need to go talk to Burns about because the nuclear power plant has a lot of nuclear waste. So we need to find out where it is so we can abuse it. So it is just a case of good driving now. So I'm just going to concentrate. Is there any other donations, by the way? I forgot to call that out.
We don't have a donation currently,
Okay,
but
cool.
I do want to remind you about some upcoming goals. For instance, the next game, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, the Subspace and Mystery, will be played on the Intense mode, and you can actually donate to get the Smash tag into there. Currently leading is Voyaiho with $103.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna get busted here. It doesn't matter now because coins don't matter. It just makes me slower because I got busted. But it's not as detrimental. I'm amazed how many times I got busted and my run isn't actually going too bad. Well, actually, scratch that. It's going bad because of the missing cutscene skips. But besides that, I'm not too fussed. The camera seems to have abandoned me here, and it's got stuck. Okay, we're good. You might think walking up this thing is hard. There's a really obvious trick. So you need to walk up here, jump right, and like hug the edge of the bar, basically, and then get up on top. It doesn't matter if you fall off at that point because you stay on the spaceship. Anyway, time to run across here. Oh, nah, I messed it up. I'll just do my old strat, which is just jumping everywhere. Slow, but I forget which ones of these fall down. Anyway, now we talk to Burns. He gives us a map of where the nuclear waste is, but usually I just fall down here to go faster because it puts me right here. Yeah, so where the nuclear waste is, but amazingly, if you couldn't guess, then all the nuclear waste comes from exactly the same position as it always has done, which is right here. I don't really understand the map thing, but whatever. I think the writers of the game were disconnected from the programmers, and they couldn't really do anything about putting the waste somewhere else. So now we do this in Homer's car, and then we do 2 more missions, which is driving to and from the schoolyard, doing the same thing, but in other people's cars. In slightly faster cars, I should say. I should have despawned traffic more. You can despawn traffic on that corner really easily. You can't actually change language in the English PC version. I'm running the French PC version, which has the French dialogue. Or Spanish or German, depending on who won, but for now it's French. Unfortunately, there's actually no language option in the game itself to switch between them. I think it's file size limitations. Because on console, I think you can, if I remember rightly, on the console all the languages are included. Oops. Just need to be a bit careful there. My PB's like... Oh, I messed that up. I didn't go fast enough over there. My PB's like last level is really good. I think this should still be... I'll just jump on that zombie for a bit. I think it should still be sub. Yeah, easily sub 150. My estimate is 155, so they're all good. The original estimate for sadly badly doing this was 145, but I needed it up a bit because I'm not as good. I probably would have been actually quite good if I hadn't missed the cutscene skips. The rest of it wasn't too bad. Anyway, now for some reason now using Snake as the person who's helping us. Besides that, the mission is basically the same. There's maybe different sub-objectives within the missions, but for a speedrun, I don't care. All I care about is driving towards the power plant, picking the waste up, and driving back. That was a nice ramp. Oh yeah, the police in this level are hearses. The hearse is a really good heavy, fast vehicle. Actually, if you do New Game Plus, which is basically replaying the missions with a full save and whatever cars you want unlocked. The main two cars we use are the open wheel race car, which is like the Formula 1 without a license, and this hearse. If you need to destroy something, the hearse is really good. It's still quite fast. Oh, he disappeared. Nice. Dental plan. Oh, that was close. Should I move my camera? There we go. This is really slow. I'm not doing these turns very well. Basically. Dental plan. Lisa needs braces. Dental plan. I should have modded some classical gas into this game. That's what I should have done. Now to classical gas. Oh, yeah, that jump was a little bit too much. I tried to slow down there. It didn't work so well. Don't need to worry about the coins, so I'm going through there. Oh. Okay, we haven't dropped the waste yet. I'm actually going to go into first person because I feel more confident on the last level in first person. Don't know why. I kind of do know why, actually. Let me try and explain to you why I feel more confident in first person on this level. Or on anything. So, when you turn the camera and you're looking in third person, the camera doesn't... when you turn the car, the camera doesn't turn with the car. It kind of like is slightly laggy, which it kind of looks better anyway. But when you're in first person, if you turn, the camera turns. So I have more of a idea of which direction I'm actually facing, especially when you're like skidding all over the roads because they're ice. It's pretty much like they're ice anyway. So now we're in Grandpa's like World War II car, but it's got a weapon. It's got a rocket on the back. It makes it go faster. So this is a really fast car. And it can spin out really easily. This is actually a unique vehicle to this mission. You can't get it outside of the mission. The only version you can get outside of the mission is the World War II. Whoops! Don't despawn traffic and spawn traffic in front of you like I just did. Yeah, the only version you can get outside of this mission is the World War II car, but without the rocket. Anyway, we're nearly done with this. Luckily, I can hit the final. The stop button myself this time, because between finishing the game and like not putting in an input, it's a good 4 or 5 seconds. Yeah, the timer on screen is about the same as what I have in Live Split, 48. Yeah. Without loads, I've had about 30 seconds of loads, so not too much, because that's what we time by on the leaderboards. Oh, can I make it? Nice. Oh. To be honest, usually if I go over that jump and I feel like I'm gonna hit something on the way down and drop the waste, I will just reset the car. Or no sub 150. Oh, that corner was so bad. I'm making a hit and run here just so I can get rid of it. I'm surprised hit and run isn't translated. It's just straight hit and run. Oh, reset. If I reset the mission here, I'd have to go all the way back to the schoolyard, so actually driving back here is faster if you can make it back. I love it when I choke marathon runs. Oh! Hopefully I can still pick that up. Yeah, yes I can. There's some really interesting stuff the cops can do here to that pickup, because it's actually not a normal pickup, it's a physics object, which is why when you pick it up you get a coin. And if they can actually knock it in the air, and if they knock it in the air you cannot pick it up. So having hit and run around that area is actually quite risky. Sometimes they can be really useful actually. I've had it once where the cops have spawned inside that room and they've pushed the barrel outside of that room into the parking lot, and then I just have to go to the parking lot instead. But that's completely random. There's probably a way of manipulating it, but it'd be very hard and it's not going to be RTA viable. Maybe it'd be a Taz strat. I don't know. Anyway, I need to slow down here. Please, game. Or is this going to be... Oh no, it's already gone sub 1... It's already gone 150 RTA, unfortunately. But if I look at no loads, we're still sub 150. But I don't know if I'll make it in time to actually make it sub 150. Hold down the pedal. Come on. Come on, come on, can I make it? Oh, I didn't hit the thing. Is this still going to be sub... I don't think it's going to be... Nah, it's not going to be sub 150 loadless either. God damn it. This is still better than ESA 2015. Got it, nice. Might as well watch the last cutscene because French. Ugh. That wasn't too bad. I mean, it was bad, but you know, it was mainly the cutscene skips more than anything else. I think one is about 2 minutes 30, I think, and one's about 50 seconds. So that's plus 3 minutes, plus 3, and I was plus 410 on my splits. That's to my PB. And like getting busted a couple of times, but I didn't fail any missions, so that's good. You beat, yeah, I beat my estimate. That's all I care about. Rip Kang and Kodos. I bet the French restreamer are really enjoying this.
To be fair, they donated really good for that.
How much did they actually donate in the end?
In total? Let me check that really quick. In total, they donated $473.60.
Jesus. Thank you for your donations to the charity, though. Just to get the French language in this game.
And talking about donations, we got a $15 donation from Carden saying, "Great work, keep it up. Good luck to the runner."
Late fun fact, the engine this game runs on was later reused for Crash Tag Team Racing and the Crash of the Titans and Crash Mind Over Mutant. Although Crash Tag Team Racing is very similar to this game in regards to... if you play that game, you'll probably notice that. Anyway, that is the end of the run. Thank you for watching and all that, and yeah, I don't know what's up next. What is up next? Smash. It's Smash. It's like a 4 or 5 hour on a Smash, isn't it, right? By Fuzziness. So you can actually watch a professional actually play a game well. Thank you for watching.
So, hello there, everybody. That was quite a run of The Simpsons. I really enjoyed it, and especially the donation war. The bid war was really crazy. How the way how the French restream actually sniped that was really good. I do want to apologize for one thing, because I earlier announced that the German language won, but at that point I closed the bid, but it wasn't updated yet. So I'm sorry, that was my mistake. Next time I will just refresh and wait 10 seconds to have the actual answer. So up next, we have Fuzziness with the Subspace of Mystery on Intense mode, and that's gonna be sick. I used to play hard or super hard mode on the Subspace, and that was actually quite difficult. So seeing it on Intense should be really, really good. Meanwhile, we do have some intentives going. For instance, the Ballad of Gay Tony, which will be played later tonight by Josh. We still can reach that loot cutscene incentive. I know it's gonna be tough because we need to reach $1,000, but I know you can do it. If we just believe, we can do it. Other than that, I want to say we are currently featured on the front page. If you are here from the front page or here for the first time, hello everybody, this is ESA Marathon. We're hosting this in Sweden right now, and if this is your first time, make sure to follow, because we do this stuff more often. Especially the biggest event we have is the summer event, which next time in this summer will be held in Malmö, and it's gonna be pretty interesting, definitely. So Fuzzy is currently preparing his run. I don't know, Fuzzy's not ready yet, but it's interesting. So I do want to talk about, we're doing it for charity, of course, for Save the Children. And it's really important that we raise money. For instance, not only big amounts, like small amounts help too. Only $1 will, with $1 we will be able to give children's medicine for example, diarrhea. And that might not sound like super interesting, but diarrhea is actually globally on the top 5 killers of children under the age of 5. So it's actually very serious. So make sure you donate, guys. It's all for the children. So Fuzzy is currently still setting up. The host name is actually wrong. I'm sorry about that. We should fix that. The host name says Josh, who will run, of course, the Ballad of Gay Tony. But that's fine. So I hope you're hyped for that. And I will show the screen so you can see what runs are upcoming right now in the next couple of hours. So I hope you're hyped for that. So while we wait here, Chad, how do you like ESA so far? I think this is the first, honestly, this is for me my first speedrun experience as in an event, so I'm pretty nervous. But I think this is also the first official ESA Winter. I believe before they've done DreamHack stuff, but mostly it's about ESA Summer. So how do you like it so far? I want to know. So let me get a chat really quick. ESA beats GDQ. I think you cannot really beat another charity event. They're all for charity. They're all just for raising money for good causes. So I think that should not be a competition in the first place. And I also saw like somebody saying that they like that the production was actually quite good. So thank you very much. We try our best. We have like not that big of a team. It's a little bit smaller than the summer editions at this point, but it's actually quite cozy, and I really enjoy it so far. Alright, so we're trying to get it fixed right now. Technical difficulties sometimes happens. It's a live event, so I'm very sorry about that. It just happens. But that's fine. I can talk maybe about another upcoming donation incentive, because I've talked about getting loot cutscenes for the Ballad of Gay Tony. But you can also donate towards which ringtone we're gonna use in that game. And currently, Malfunction is in the lead with $10, and Solo has $5, and I believe those are the only donations so far. So get your donations in, and maybe we will hear your favorite ringtone there.
Rooftop talk, every stolen kiss, every late night walk, every secret wish, every second chance.
So you really do like Red Bull in the chat, I see that. Oh, to be fair, it's pretty good, so I'll take it. Also, since we're still waiting to get it work, I'm from the Netherlands. How many Dutchies do we have in chat? Just show a PogChamp if you're Dutch. Let's get the PogChamps going.
Cambridge to Boston, lives in a world she's lost in, victim of compromise. He's staring at her Aberdeen heart, London eyes.
Okay, I see we're back up. Yeah, we actually had to close down the stream a little bit because we couldn't get it fixed without closing OBS. So, but we're back now. And don't leave, because we have a bunch of cool runs coming up. Super Smash Bros. Brawl, of course. Dark Souls is actually really good. And of course, after that, the Ballad of Gay Tony. That's gonna be really interesting. Okay, I just got the sign that we're ready. So, without further ado, let's take it over to Fuzzy with his Subspace the Mystery Intense Mode run.
I can't hear the game, by the way. Oh, now I can. We got a file name, right? From donations? But, we need a file name, right? We have a file name on donations? What's up, guys? It's me. I'm all alone. It's all good. It's a long run. It's chill. I like this game a lot. I'll just talk to chat because no one wants to stay with me. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, Fuzzy, I've got the file name here. Let's close it off really quickly. The
Yes.
file name is with $103. It's Vo Yaiho, not Vo Haijo.
Vo Yaiho, yeah.
Vo Yaiho, yeah.
Vo Yai. Like this, right? Oh, I can't even fit the whole thing. I'm sorry. Vo Yai.
I think that works then.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's as close as you're gonna get. Vo Yaiho. Alright. Alright, you guys ready for intense mode? Alright, 3, 2, 1, go!